from beneath the sand. Please don't take me, girl, seem so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she stays. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she stays. I know the reason she's so far away. She's so far away.
state. It looked like spider webs. Probably. It's hard to tell. But that doesn't mean that you should stop dreaming. The feeling I get from this is waking up in the middle of the night from a nightmare that you thought was real but really isn't. These dreams are weird. You pick up your phone and no one is there. And for a while I was really scared of them. Like, it's definitely something that doesn't happen every day. But once I knew what was going on and why it was happening, it made a lot more sense and I became okay with it.
Hi everybody, hi. Let me change the screen. I'm here. Wow. Shoot. Okay. So, hi everybody. What's up? How's everybody doing on this nice Saturday? We are here if you are from the region. We have issues with dates last couple of weeks because I think this is the second week that I had only 3. Actually, I had 4 work days this week, but yeah. Where we had 3 work days, then 1. Ooh, what is that one? TC00. Let me open while I'm not. 1. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know that one. Hi, TNT. How you doing? Long time no see. So actually, this week on Thursday we had public holiday, and last week on how was it? On Monday or on Tuesday we had public holiday. So last Monday I took a day off. This week I stayed, worked from home. So I'm not sure what day today is. Hey Pedro, same, long time no see. Hi, good evening. We'll have a fun stream depending on how things progress. We can even play with some of the stuff. I'm not going to make spoilers about that. I haven't played with none of those displays, Lanzi or what it's called, Lanzi. I know that the Blackadder had played with few. Who else? Ed from Smartcom Tech. He played with that one, and yeah. Hey Rasby! Yeah, it's almost evening. Oh, by the way, I fell again today from an electric scooter. Yeah, this time just scratched hands a bit. And I banged my head on the pavement, but I had helmet and I had the whiplash on the neck, and yay, I'm still alive. That's a good one. So today we're going to have a fun stream. We were looking at a couple of things that will have their own videos in future. I have 2 boxes here plus 1 device. Actually, we may play with that device later and try to hook it up, test it and everything. That device will also get its own separate video. I think that this stuff that I have on desk, except this one, I'll show you later on, we haven't looked at, so we will look at that one too. And for the stream for the channel members, so that one, I'm waiting still for that HDMI to USB converter. It should be here any day now, hopefully. And after it arrives, I have to hook up everything, test everything, then we will have a stream. I will be playing with this one here. I don't know if I told you the story about the Geiger-Miller counter. That's an excellent story. I'll come back to that later on. But on that stream we will be once again playing with this microscope that I have on my desk. And yeah, that's it. So for starters, let me show you something that I've been playing now for 2 weeks. This one here, again camera. I've never tried E1. Oh, Energy Cola. And my new glass that my colleagues from the work gave me for my 40th birthday, because actually mug that I bought with my ugly face on it, or yeah, the mug cracked, so I had to throw it out, and now this will be my favorite cup, reminding me how awesome people I work with. Cheers everybody. So I actually never played with any E1 types of the cameras from Reolink. I even don't remember if I played with any PTZ cameras from Reolink. I know that I had one that is not Reolink, but yeah. Hey, Kemi! I'm just pulling my beard. Exact moment when you said hi, Bearded. I've hooked this camera out. I'm playing with the time lapses currently with it. The video for it will be in the week of 21st of June. Until then, I want to test everything. It's still not hooked up. Let's check it out. Let's find one of my test systems. This here is yellow, and this here is the future summer house system. Hi, Chris. South Africa, nice. This one here is... Oh. Is it really? Oh yeah. Le Mans. I didn't know that there is 24 hours. So okay. This one will actually be moved to my summer house. That the last stream we had talked about that place. I've already started preparing it. I've put in the coordinates, so I have already current weather information, etc. I have to purge all the things that will not be going down. So I will prepare everything here so I can just easily move it down there. But what I wanted to look at is if I've added this camera somewhere over the rainbow. No, I have doorbell, which is for whatever reason not active. Let's try and add this camera. Host is, if I'm not mistaken, I always forget, do I have to add the board here? Oh no, I don't have to. And that is balcony. Finish Dutch. Woo, look, 43 entities. So yeah, this video will be down the road. One device, we have floodlight, which is really nice floodlight. Focus, I always ask why do you need focus, but you really do need focus. You can predefine locations. Let me see if it is here or not. No, but here is actually the stream. It's balanced. It's really nice camera. It has optical zoom. It's 8. Yep, it's 8 megapixel. It takes a bit for it to zoom on, to focus. But you focus. I've removed all the presets, so let's add preset here. Let's call this whatever. And this is whatever preset, and then let's move it a bit right up. This is actually garden where I live. I think this is the maximum that we can get. Okay. No, we don't want to look at my neighbors. I said we don't want to look at my neighbors. Go down a bit. Preset. Add preset. This one will be called anyway. And now we have 2 presets. We also have a monitor point. Return to monitor point. Shh. Ooh, look how nice. So we have monitor point. Then we have preset, whatever. Preset anyway. And let's see if Home Assistant guard go to press. I think it still needs to. Yeah, it returned to the guard point. Okay, great. So it does integrate very nicely. It has two-way communication, but of course two-way communication, and yeah, it's not working as it should. In this case, it has all the motion, person, pet, vehicle detection. It has 3 types of streams, low, medium, and high quality. Since blah blah blah, you can actually do more or less everything here. Guard return, I have it on after 60 seconds. I don't know really what to say. It's really nice. It's really nice camera, and this is a balanced. Unfortunately, in the browser you cannot get the clear, at least not in Chrome. You cannot get the maximum resolution for the camera, which is really shame. It does have sound. I don't know, but actually there is no sound in the garden. So, oh, birds! Do you hear them? So as I said, I've been playing with the camera. It's mounted outside on the weather, so it's both on the rain and the sun. It works great. I've added the SD card inside because you cannot do time lapses without the SD card. There are some things that can be done. Horizontal tracking range. Yeah, I did set up that one. Advanced settings. Okay, basic settings. Okay, let's go here. I forgot. Ah, come on. Just give me a second to hide this window. Why did I hide it? Because last time I checked this show password and it kept it in the buffer, so I just to be safe I didn't. Let's go back. Stream. More or less everything here is like other cameras. E1s were usually the lower quality cameras. I did disable vehicles because there is no way I can have any vehicle in the garden. Alarm is pretty strong. I had to reduce it because when I was testing it, it was really night and my neighbors didn't like it. I don't know why, those people, strange. Network storage, as you can see, there are a couple of time lapses. It has internal support in the app for the sunset, sunrise, cloud tracking, and I think 4 or 5 predefined types of the time lapses, and you can also create your own. So this is something that will be separate video on. Too much spoilers, I think. Then the next thing I am currently testing, and the reason why on my desk you can see this here, which actually I did swear I didn't have any of them. I do have. This was my daughter's phone, but she got a new one, so I took this one and used it for testing. I had to charge it after months of not using because I'm playing with this one here. EBBR ever sent me this plug here. The unit that I got is still pre-production unit because they are still testing stuff and preparing it, but this device should be available if it's not already available somewhere. So I'm currently also playing with this one. Because of that, I had to add my first HomeKit device on the Apple, on the iPhone. Then I had to install their app because in iPhone you can control the switch on and off, and it's really high quality. It's like wow, high quality. I was even expecting this one to be waterproof or weatherproof or something that can be used outside, but this is actually just an indoor unit. The box for it is both big and small. It's nothing spectacular. I have type F. There are various types of devices, and this one is 16 amp, a power plug. So I am currently still testing it inside iPhone and their EVVR app, because that app also allows you to do the power tracking or power monitoring or energy consumption monitoring. I did record, I think, everything there. I had to learn how to record something on iPhones. It wasn't that bad, and yeah, but for somebody who has used last time any Apple devices like in 2010, it was interesting. It's a very robust device. I really like the build quality of it, but as I said, I also would have loved if that device would be weatherproof. Maybe not waterproof, but it can get splashed or something like that. But no, it's for the internal use only. Device arrived with the firmware 0.1. I actually have now firmware 1.0 on it. The new firmware was released, so yeah, some bugs were fixed. I'm currently preparing email with things that I've noticed that I'm not sure if this is by design or this is a bug that should be fixed. So hopefully that will also be fixed in the future, or maybe I'm just not using the device as I should. The idea for that one is to hook up the electric radiator or oil radiator, something that is up to 16 amps, and then control and both measure the power usage from within the app, and it really does what it says what it does. The next step, of course, is for me to add it to Home Assistant, and yeah, I cannot have the device both connected to the phone and to the Home Assistant, so I wanted to finish recording everything on the mobile phone. I did that today, and now I can finally add it to Home Assistant. Actually, do I dare? No, I don't dare, because I don't have a QR code here. I don't have anything here, so I will not be doing this on stream. But that shouldn't be that big issue. Next thing, that if you are up to it, I'm a bit scared about it, but me too, TNT, me too. But as I said, Ever is actually, it's a funny story. Ever is actually, I think, from Holland or something like that. They're a European company doing stuff that is mostly HomeKit compatible. They do have also Zigbee devices. They did send me previously both HomeKit and Zigbee, and I did review just Zigbee device. But since this time I couldn't get my hands on a Zigbee, because there will be, as far as I know, no Zigbee power cord like that one. I said sure, and I also thought that is a challenge to me to, okay, I never did anything on the Apple devices, so let's follow the process. And let's follow the process and add device there. And later on, of course, add it to Home Assistant. I'm still not sure what I will see in Home Assistant, if it will be just switch, which is also okay, but then it loses the power monitoring stuff, or if that will, as a matter of fact, pull also the power monitoring stuff inside Home Assistant. So this is something that I really want to test. We did mention previously on one of the streams this device here. This is the ESP voice device. I did post image of the insides of this device, I think, I don't know if on Instagram or on Twitter or somewhere. This device actually allows you to use wake up words, custom wake up words, and I think up to 10 or 12 voice commands to control whatever you want via the ESP Home or Home Assistant. It's a ESP 32 device with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, It has mic speakers, of course. You can train your own wake up words. You can train your own words. You can, for example, say Jarvis, shut down the bunker, and for example, that can trigger in Home Assistant, turn the alarm on, or computer red alert, and it will wake up with the wake word computer, and red alert means that it will once again turn the alarm on and off. If you're up to it, if you want, we can try and play with this device, because I still haven't, you see the cable here, I still haven't hooked it up. I did open it up, this whole, it's really, but it's nice, okay. No. And the guys were really awesome. They sent me something that I actually do not have. Always wanted to buy, but somehow they knew that I probably don't have anything like that. They sent me DuPont cables, but that you can actually connect directly to the pins on the CPU. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? So if you are later for this, we can play with that one. I also wanted to show you what's else on my desk. Let me... background small, I think that's the one. Sorry for the light. So I also showed this on the Twitter. This is actually omnidirectional microphone for ESP32, and with this you should be able to hook that up, for example, to board like this, which is also micro. I would go for ESP32 just for the compatibility, and use it for Home Assistant assist or whatever. But as you can see, I still haven't soldered the pins on it. So this video will probably not be until the mid-July or something like that. I just don't have free time. I already have all my schedule full for the June for all the videos. I think I will have to release one extra video in June just to clear the schedule. I still am waiting for, oh my god, 3 shipments. I will be receiving smart vent with HEPA filters. It's not that smart from what I've seen. I don't think that we can hook it up to anything, but I have idea for what I want to test and how I want to test it, so that's one thing. My channel members know from the Discord server, I posted there. Meadows is sending me a couple of things. I probably will have 2 videos for them. They're sending me outdoor power adapter and door window sensor. They're also sending me power strip, smart power strip, which I think is a good thing. So we will see how it ends up. And they're also sending me something that they explicitly said that they do not want to send that, but I said shame, because I have a great idea for video, and unfortunately now it's even better with all the forest fires, wildfires in the Canada, and that's air purifier. Because as I'm currently designing that stuff for that other department and thinking about automations and things like that, immediately, as soon as I've seen that air purifier, I thought of burgers, which actually we had for lunch today, homemade burgers. And whenever my wife starts making them, sensors in the apartment, PM 2.5 and PM 2.5 and PM 10 sensors just go through the roof, and we get notifications that air quality inside is falling. So I was thinking to use such a device to try and see if it can really lower the particle matters in the apartment or not. And I really want to do that video, and I really want that to work, because that can also help other people in other situations if it can reduce those values quickly, and if you can of course automate it. So I'm really looking forward to that too. And oh, somebody made some new motion sensors and I'm receiving them. They're something similar to the ones that's all like July already. I have no time or I don't know where I would potentially fit all that in the schedule. So that's more or less everything. Before we start, if you're okay with that, before we start playing with it, because I'm really interested to see how this works, because this is a device that you can buy. I'll post the link where to buy. Let's check the price for it. It's $45, which depends. It depends really how this goes. Yeah, I'm not sure. Preload DSP voice firmware. I'm really this is more or less hacked device. It's actually not using, as far as I know, any kind of speech to text. It's just more or less using your voice model that you trained for an action on the one that is in the memory of the device itself, and it tries to matches it. And if it thinks that the percentage is okay, it then matches this with that. So that's why it's limited to number of voice prompts, but still it can be, you know, good enough before we get wake up words in Home Assistant. And when we are already on the topic of wake up words in Home Assistant, we had, so this week was the release of 2023.6 release. So always 1 week before the release, we have call with devs where we go through the beta release, future release, some things, how the things progressing, etc. And then we talked, I mentioned wake up words, and we talked a bit about that, and they said they are currently working on a couple of projects that at the end one of them could lead them to a good enough implementation of wake up words for the Home Assistant. So it's still not, you know, set in stone, but there are a couple of ways we talked about it. They showed us some of the stuff, but as I said, it's not, I wouldn't call it beta, I wouldn't call it alpha. It's still in a heavy development. Oh, and I don't think that I mentioned you this board here. I have the old Geiger counter that's hooked up to the ESP32, which stopped working. The tube itself is okay, but something died, and I simply do not want to even try to debug that one, because it is actually two devices. It's like a Geiger Miller counter kit, and then you have to have ESP32 connected to it to read values from that one, or to track the signal. Then I made also DIY version of the Zigbee Geiger Miller counter, and that one is under the desk of my younger daughter. Don't ask why it's there, but it's there. So about a month ago, it's now been almost a month ago, my older daughter is finishing high school, and it was, I think, a week before the last week of high school, and we were talking about everything, and we were talking about physics, and she said, I wish I could make a project for the physics class for the extra grade. And I remembered for the last 3 years, 3 years before that, we were trying to do a project. Whatever I helped her with, whatever she did, the professor just said no. So it's like fourth grade in the high school and fourth year in high school, and it was like, no, this time I'm not making any projects. I don't care about higher grade or extra credit or whatever. I simply, everything I do always fails with him. He's not satisfied with anything. And I said, okay, whatever. If you do not want to do anything, no problem. And she said, besides, this year we were learning about the nuclear physics and stuff like that. And what could I do? And I said, I have an idea. It was like, Dad, please, no. He said, do you know, fun fact, we have 2 Geiger-Miller counters at home, but that's not all. I also have the source of ionization. So we can use that source of ionization to play with radiation. It was like, oh my God. And actually I showed her a couple of things, how it works, how to measure everything, how to get readings out of Home Assistant. And she recorded the video and sent it to the professor like, okay, she really recorded like, I don't care if he likes it or not. It was like, I'm sending this, if it works, okay, if it doesn't work. And in 1 hour, he responded, yeah, I really love the video, great, thank you, you get an extra credit for this. And she went to school and he asked her, sorry, is your father in physics? Is he a professor or something? He said, no, he just has a smart home. So I'm like, okay, but yeah. But that also reminded me that I have extra 2 tubes for the Geiger-Miller counter, so I can build 2 more Geiger-Miller counters, Zigbee ones. And that also reminded me that I still haven't hooked up this microscope, so I want to, build on stream for YouTube channel members 1 additional Geiger-Miller counter, Zigbee, and also record everything and use the new microscope. Well, I've been talking for the last 32 minutes exactly. Yeah, 32 minutes. I've received a couple of messages. Let me just answer one. My phone. Actually, I don't. Oh, it's here. Sorry. I have. Okay. Let me just check one thing. Kemi, I don't know if you are still here before, and this is a test for you. If you are not watching this, you will be not seeing this one. So, if you haven't seen this one, if you go to issues, you can see, tests. Look at this one. Upgrade to HA 2023.6. There are 2 integrations as far as I know that have issues with this. One is local Luftdaten and the other one is, I just upgraded it yesterday because they released patch. Never mind. This is the error that you get, and if you search for this line here with VS Code or file editor or whatever, before that line you will see this command, async io co routine decorator. Just remove that line and that's it. This is not a fixed part of the code, but this will actually fix everything until the new version is released. I had 2, as I said, custom components. One was this one, and when I started to do the same thing in the other, I've just noticed that they released a newer version which fixes that one. What was that one? What was that one? Let me check. Oh, I have to fix those errors. I have for the last month and a half those errors. Feed parser. No, I didn't have that one. I had it in... Nope, not that. Nope, not... Maybe that one. Anniversary. I had it in anniversary, but anniversary was fixed. Oh, my head. I really do think that I had small concussion or something when I fell today. As you can see, also here it removes this line and it fixes that. So yeah, try to look in the feed parser also for the this part of the code, and if it has this, just remove as async IO CO routine and see if it works. It fixed it for me. Let's close it. So I will not be getting back to you after the stream on the Discord. Here is the fix. But actually I could. I'm just too stupid to. I will link. I will link you this session in Discord server. Done. Okay, let's read the documentation and hook everything up. Getting started. What is getting started? First, power on. The cable really looks nice. I like good cables. The question is, where should I hook it up? I'm using more electricity on this desk than my entire apartment. Should I kill the music for this, just so we can... Let me pause it. Okay, let's cook it up.
ESP voice has started. Pleased to meet you. Start learning wake up phrase. Please say wake up phrase in a quiet environment.
Jarvis.
Voice learning successful. Please say it again.
Jarvis.
Learning completed. Start learning command. Please say a phrase for control 1.
Red alert.
Voice learning successful. Please say it again.
Red alert.
Learning completed. Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert. Wow.
Call me again if you need help.
Wow. 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 Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Call me again if you need help.
This is really fast and really like. Just a second. Zita.
Jarvis.
Приди ближе.
Jarvis.
Haha. Jarvis. Jarvis.
I'm here.
So it's like, as I said, it's using my voice pattern, and I'm not sure if and how it would work with the others. As you've heard, maybe it doesn't recognize voice of my daughter. Let me test on the other one. Luca, Ok, dođi na sekundu. But I do have to say that it's really quick. Jarvis. Just a second. Možeš tu, čekaj. Kako se zvao robot od Starka? Kompjuter.
Jarvis.
Glasno reci.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Wow. Okay, so thank you. Wow, this is fast. Okay.
Call me again if you need help.
This is really, really fast and it does work with other voices, not just mine. So the older one from the first try, it's recognized. So, okay. Next step is to integrate ESP voice into your Home Assistant. ESP Home is required to be installed, blah, blah, blah. Hotspot, oh yeah, mobile phone. Let me quickly add it to my network. Hi Ed, sorry, I will watch your video after the stream. Okay, sorry, my concussion. This was really fast. Okay, so we have ESP voice Wi-Fi AP. This is the network we have. Let's connect to it. I said let's connect to it. It's asking passwords. Oh yeah, it has password. ESP voice. Connect. It is connected. It has popped up the screen. Let me turn this on. Okay. BTIRT. Let me add the password. Okay. Okay, I heard the click here. But wow, this was really fast. And we should now be able to let me this in the head. Configure. Do you want to add? Submit. And we'll add this one to Loft. Finish. This was really fast. And we now have to find ESP devices. ESP voice. And this is it. You can learn how much? So you have wake words, then we have 12 controls, confirm phrase, SOS, exit voice command. Then we have functions, scene control, settings, blah, blah, blah. Nice. This is really, really nice. Let me just test something. Nope. Okay. This was I wasn't expecting that it would be so fast. Let's go to documentation. We've added it. Integrations, we've added it. If not, okay, testing voice. ESP voice. Locate firmware version. Firmware version. Press 2343. Yep. Creating your first activated automation. Okay. Add trigger, state, input. Oh, okay. Let's edit in my test setup also. It's here. Settings, automations, create automation. Whoa, something's flying. Create new automation, add trigger, state, entity. What did we say? ESP voice word. Word entity is to 101. Okay. 101. This is the first one. And then action. Call service. This is easiest to see. Light. Toggle. And then device. Gato. Device. Gato. Save. ESP voice. Red alert. Save. Let's test. Jarvis. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Call me again if you need help.
Red alert. Why didn't? Just let me. It didn't. Jarvis. 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 Nope. Why didn't trigger here? Let's look at documentation. Call service. Voice control 01 triggered. Okay. So this should be it. Add action. Button press doorbell. Let's test with that one. Add action. Button press. And this was what? Entity doorbell. Save. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert. Let me
Call me again if you need help.
just let me do one more thing. Here I will. Nope. Nope. This one here. This one here, delete. So I don't have it in the two systems at the same time because I have it in this one and that one. Settings, open, new window. Integrations. ESP home, voice. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Call me again if you need help.
Nope. It doesn't do two-way communication. Let me restart it. I did break it.
ESP voice has started. Pleased to meet you.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Okay. Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Okay. Call me again if you need help.
So now it works. It needed restart. Jarvis. It doesn't work. Jarvis. Jarvis. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert. Red alert. Red alert.
Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert. It gets stuck.
ESP voice has started. Pleased to meet you.
Jarvis. Jarvis. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert. Let's play the music. Sometimes it does communicate like it's like, yeah, it's, as you can see, it's changes to on, off, unavailable, blah blah blah. Strange. Jarvis. Yeah. Okay, we did that. What's next? Oh, how to learn wake up word. Okay, we know that. Learn voice commands. We also know that. So if I would want to add a new voice, new word is
Start running command. Please say a phrase for control 2.
raise shields.
Voice learning successful. Please say it again.
Raise shields.
Voice learning failed. Please say it again.
Raise shields.
Learning completed.
Jarvis. Jarvis.
Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Raise shields. Nope.
Call
Jarvis.
me again if you need help.
Jarvis. Jarvis. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Raise shields.
Okay.
So what now we see in the logs?
Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert. Red alert.
Okay.
Now we did it. So actually, it's not that hard to set up. It's interesting device. It's really interesting. Give me a second, I'm just going to bring something else. Just a second, I'll be back. I'm here. So I broke it and fixed it. Jarvis. Die, Jarvis.
ESP voice has started. Pleased to meet you.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert. Raise shields.
Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Raise shields.
Okay.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Call me again if you need help. Start running command. Please say a phrase for Control 1.
Red alert.
Voice learning successful.
Red
Please say it again.
alert.
Learning completed.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Okay.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Okay.
So actually you have to, have constantly the same pitch, the same speed, the same everything for it to pick up the commands themselves. But on the other hand, it's actually not that bad. So yeah. Interesting. So we have 101 and 102. 101 is, what did we say? Alarm beep, person at the main door, person at the back door, main door closed. Let's for example say main door closed. Save. Let's copy this one. Copy. Create automation, create new automation. Add trigger, paste. We want to do 102. Add action, call service, button. Button press, choose entity. Garage door. Save. Save. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Raise shields.
Oh, garage door is closed.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Oh, main door is closed.
Nice. I don't think that you can. I don't think that you can actually activate. What's this? Auto reply on, auto reply off, mute, low volume, mid volume, high volume, volume up, volume down, reset, firmware version. Let's look what you else have. Okay, send, call for emergency, public announcements, speak, system. Clear all train models. This is used for setting up, checking firmware version. Okay. Let's look what's the latest version. We have 2.3.43, which is actually not even listed here. Okay. Extra features. For predefined announcements via button. So these are just predefined voices. You cannot do anything with them. By any sensor. So actually you can use events from the sensor. Do you want to activate welcome scene? Yes, please. Welcome scene activate. Okay. So when the door is open, it automatically, if it stands near your front door, it will tell you, do you want to welcome scene? I said yes. Welcome scene is activated and it triggers, for example, lights on, whatever. Welcome, goodbye, morning and evening. So it's nice. It has 4 routines. I actually am using those 2 routines. I'm not using welcome and goodbye. I don't use them as a scenes. I use them just as some kind of script that plays some predefined, not predefined, on fly created messages. For emergency, you will increase the speaker volume to maximum plan silently. At the same time, you will send 911 text to Home Assistant, so we can capture that as a state 911. Nice. Additional commands. Activate voice recognition. Switch on off speech detection. Command reply. So you can switch. You can turn on. You can leave the speech detection on, but you disable replies, which is also nice, and you can do it also via the automations or scripts or whatever. Check, set volume, mute, unmute, restart. Okay, nice. Software ESP board inside, la 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 la.
But that doesn't mean that you should stop dreaming. The feeling I get from this is waking up in the middle
Okay.
of the night from a nightmare. That you know
It's
is real, but it really isn't.
interesting device.
Streams are weird.
I will leave the link to it in the chat.
Pick up your phone.
Hey, Simon says.
And for a while I was really scared of them. Like, it's definitely something that doesn't happen.
You still playing with the Node Red?
Once I knew
I've seen your last video. It was yesterday, video from yesterday, I think.
it made a lot more sense and I became okay with it.
So yeah, that's it. We managed to break everything, make it work, test it, find it really interesting how fast it recognizes the wake word just in over an hour and half an hour. Oh my god. Jarvis. 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 Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Oak main door is closed.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Raise shields.
Oak garage door is closed.
Nice. It's nice device. If there would be a way to control also those responses, it would be better. But even without that, it's really interesting device. So yeah, we were fast today. We actually did everything I planned for this stream in 1 hour. which is also okay because, as I said, I'm still feeling a bit dizzy from the head striking the pavement. We did look. I did show you previously. I did show you those Lab 4450 things. Let me move them out of the way so they don't mess everything on the desk. So how's everybody doing? What's new? Did you all update to the latest version of Home Assistant? How do you like the change to the integrations page? I think now it's much cleaner, but I'm not sure if I'm preferring it or not. You mean this one? Whoa! You mean this one? I did not now, but I did previously use it. The speaker itself is really low quality, and whatever I managed to get out of it was simply not worth it. It was like rubbish completely. You couldn't understand what it's saying. I like how it looks, but I think it's just like too uniform. It's harder for me now to find any new devices here. Just a second. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm back. Give me a second to switch the screen. Whatever, this one here, yeah. I like it because some things are much nicer, everything is more aligned and everything, but on the other hand, when I have so many integrations here, it looks a bit harder for me to find what I look, and I'm not accustomed to, for example, search for something and then go there. And I do have a lot of integrations, so sometimes it can be hard for me to find them. By the way, I'm having issues with my Google Home Minis for some reason. Exactly, not minis, but one mini. I think it's time to replace it and get a new one. It's constantly losing all the settings. So I think I reset it. It actually, I didn't reset it. It reset itself. I bought it from the Germany store, so its primary language is set to German. You know, you just hear it suddenly after you set up, after a couple of hours or day two, you just hear it in German saying that hi, and it's ready to be configured. Then I have to repeat the setup. I haven't seen that one, Simon. ESP32 S6. Come on. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. This one, Wi-Fi, BLE thread. This one. Wi-Fi 6. Enabling Matter. Yeah, it looks nice. Let me post it here. I haven't seen. I haven't seen that one. Is it already available? No, I know it's not. It will take some time. I'm not sure even in what form it is currently available. No, it's still not available actually. Is it? Nope, it's not available. Nope. We have S2, C3, S3, C2, C6, H2. But as a module. It is. Yeah. C6s are available. Yep. Yep. But yeah, on the other hand, I still absolutely have no intention to even enable Matter on any of the devices I have. So it's not that important to me. Zigbee, on the other hand, is something that I do like. Zigbee, on the other hand, is something, but Thread/Matter, I simply do not, at this point, do not care. Hey, Dutch! Taurus. How you doing? So yeah, I haven't seen that one. On the other hand, let's check ESP Home. Square S. Come on, what's going on here? It's currently disconnected. I have to remember what's the password. I don't have it on multiple devices. I changed the password and added it to Home Assistant, so I think that's the doorbell one. What's going on here? Something is getting stuck. Let's go see. What is the IP address of the doorbell? Just give me a second. I don't think that this is the IP address anymore. Nope, it's not the IP address anymore. Give me a second. Usually all the cameras I have are on the fixed IP address. This was the doorbell that was on test. It is actually on this one. Strange. Give me a second. Let's see after I reboot the device. Maybe it's I don't know. I know that sometimes the IP address change because it's not using fixed IP, it's using dynamic IP address. Let's see after it reboots. Because all the other cameras from Reolink are working okay, and this camera is currently in the corridor just laying around. Okay, error during login for hosts. Cannot. Let's remove it. Let's add. I can't remember what's the password for that camera. I will play with that one after the stream. But I also have to put it back in the box because I will be moving it to other location. Switchbot, this I have blind tint that still hasn't been set up. It's going out, and this one hasn't been hooked up in a year, so that's why it's retrying setup. Tuya LEDs, Warren printer is turned off. What else? I need to fix the names here. This is a recording setup and doesn't have proper names. These two are here. Luca 4 is here. Voron is switched off on a switch, so it cannot work, and it still needs. I think I know. One is also unhooked, but I don't know what's the other. And for Tuya, I know what's going on. For Tuya, I've removed the account. This is the internal Tuya account I'm using on my main setup, the Tuya local, which I don't have set up here. So that's it. Did you get Reolink cameras working free? Actually, no, because I think I have on this system. I think I have installed FreeGate, or I even removed it. Yeah, it's installed, but it's offline, and also unhooked the Google Coral drive from it. I did have Simon. I did have Google Coral working with. I did have FreeGate working with Google Coral some time ago. Just give me a second, so I don't open something that I shouldn't open. Where was it? A folder called. It was this one. It's been so long since I played with the Just give me a second. On my test setup it was like this, but I think I changed something. I know that I was using the Google Coral on the Synology, and it was working with it was using the Google Coral for the processing. But I haven't touched I don't need face recognition, so that's why I wasn't really at the end using it. I just tested to see if it works, how it works. It was working okay, but yeah, I didn't care that much for it. Looks like I still haven't fixed those here. Binary sensor YAML has moved, and sensor. We can try and do that now. I don't know if everybody fixed it. I'd fix it on my main setup. Let's F2 dot disable, go to configuration YAML file. Do I have here command line? No. Let's what was this? This was binary sensor. This was sensor. And then we still have binary sensor. What was that? Platform command line. This one here. Completely remove it. Paste it here. Will it work like this? Or should I? Yeah, I didn't remove this one. Okay. And I didn't remove this one here. Let's put this on top. Let's add a unique ID. Start here with name, then add unique ID. Let's test now. Loop button. Yeah, we still have that issue. Oh, Kemi, I'm back to the same issue I told you how to fix. Let me go to that link. Link is here. Go here. We need to search for this line here. What the? Okay, we said it's in the community. Local loop button. Okay, so actually we now should have resolved both issues here. Command line for the binary sensor and command line for the normal sensor. Let me restart the system. This one is also a bit faster. Oh, actually, I was lying. I disabled FreeGate on this system when it was on Synology, and now it's currently running on the yellow, and I haven't tried the Google Coral on yellow. So that's something that I still have to try, but on the other hand, I also want to replace the CM4 module I have for my yellow. I think this one is 2 gigs of RAM. I want to buy one with 8 gigs of RAM. Let's see. Okay, I'll still have to fix that one. Here I need to Coral. Yeah, I was lucky. I was like browsing Amazon and somehow found it, and it was like a normal price. It was like recommended reseller price, and I got it in a week, but it was a year and a half, 2 years ago. I know that some were able to get it and even get it for the normal price. I have to remember, I changed my API. Non-support configuration YAML file. You may not notice any obvious issues with integration, but any configuration settings defined in YAML are not actually applied. To resolve this, set up the integration. But actually, why would I need to set up integration if it's already set up? So it's not. I have to check. Is it actually not importing it? No, it's imported. It's working. Is this it? Let's see. Maybe this is it. So I actually managed also to fix all the errors. Why couldn't I open the web page? Let me kill this and this and this and this, this and see why ESP Home is not opening. I2S. I think I need a new PC. What's this? Microphone, I2C, media player core, I2C. This I2S, sorry, I2C, not I2S, is needed for this omnidirectional mic. Okay. Here everything is okay. while we are here, let's also fix whatever we can fix here. Yeah, we have those couple of devices that are not rice lights, so that one here I need to fix. Stream desk is currently working. Luca floor is there. Let's add them. But I'll need to remove them later on. Okay, so everything is fixed now. Yeah, everything is fixed. Except rice lights. I need to fix the rice lights and I need to fix the... where is it? Reolink is not available on this system. Reolink. I can't open the web page for it. Bum. I can't remember what was the... I did fiddle something with the ports. Just a second. La. No. I'll probably just reset it. I can't even remember what was the password for it. But the doorbell itself is working. Yeah, I'll have to reset it. My headache is my head is splitting. So, anything else? We did go through everything very fast today because I was on a speed or something. This is, by the way, from the E1 Outdoor Pro camera box. That's the camera that we look at the beginning of the stream. This is the box for the EVVR energy monitoring smart plug. And yeah, this is Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert. Raise shields.
Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis. You see, that's the issue, because it's not actually using real voice recognition, it's using just pattern matching. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert. Raise shields.
Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis.
I'm here.
Red alert.
Okay.
Jarvis. Jarvis.
Call me again if you need help.
Jarvis. Jarvis.
I'm here.
Raise shields.
Okay.
That's the problem is with this. The problem with this is that it's fiddly. That's the biggest issue. So, if anybody has any other questions, we can jump on that, or we will be cutting this one short. And I will be going and watching the last episode of the season 1 of the Fringe series with my daughter. We were left at episode 21. I haven't played Minecraft in years, so yesterday I decided to install, I don't know, Feed the Beast, Eye of the Legend, latest version. Started playing it, and I like died during the first day. In like 10-12 minutes I died like 3 times from mobs, and then I just rage quit. I was like, I have to go play vanilla. I need something to play to get the anxiety and everything out. It's either that or drink beers. I had too many beers last week. What's with this page for the ESP home? I'm still cannot figure out what's going on. So if I go ESP home and search for I2S, we have components, microphone. Oh my god, it's like, no, I quit. I quit. Yeah, I know. Sebastian, you're right. Yeah, I know. I think that this one shouldn't be the one that has been impacted, but I've seen that how they're called. Just give me a second. I'm not sure if it was Feed the Beast announcement yesterday or from the, how are that others called, BBL mod packs. I think that they announced that there will be absolutely stopping all the releases. No, it was Feed the Beast. So it was on 8th of June. CurseForge has scanned everything and all the viruses have been removed. None of the FTB mod packs did contain infected mods. But if somebody did download, of course, out of the and installed some additional mods on the mod packs, then maybe, yeah, they got it. Night, Chris, night. I think I will be wrapping up a bit. I'm still like blah, 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 myself. I'm out of water. I don't know. I've recorded a video, I think last weekend. There are lots of things that I record, but at the end never get out. I recorded a video about the so-called UV lights, and this one is. This one here. This actually is just blue light and not the UV light. I tested 4 lights. I do have non-working UVC light, and it really is working. Then I have this light here, small one that I received with bottle of UV glue, plus the large box that they sell on AliExpress as box for disinfection or sanitization of the tools for hairdressers and salons, etc. And only one of them really is everything it says, the other one is close to being something, and of course just blue light. I have a lot of crap on my desk. Sorry everybody, I was a little bit down today, but I hope you had fun nevertheless. I did drop a link on this one. It's a nice gadget. I'm not sure how close or how far this really is towards a working product. I still see issues if, for example, as you've seen, one daughter was able to trigger it, the other one wasn't able. For me, it sometimes works 5 out of 5, sometimes it works none out of 5. It's still tricky. I hope that we will have a better internal ESP Home version of the wake words, but for now, if you don't want to wait for it, you can search for this one and use it like that, yeah. And I will be wrapping up the stream. I hope that everybody has a great rest of the weekend. I'm going to chill a bit more because I was already chilling a lot last few days, so I need to chill a little bit more. I did read a couple of books. I don't know if anybody is watching the series Silo. I managed to read 2 books in the last week. Last weekend, and then this Thursday I was... this one actually is everything is embedded. This one is, I posted the link previously. It's above somewhere in the stream. This one is embedded. It's black box. Actually, you don't see the code, anything. You can record whatever you want. And I myself am using good question. This here. On my test setup I have Nabukasa, and that setup I have Croatian language, but I use Nabukasa for that one. This is the one I'm using on my main setup, but actually nobody's using it for anything. I don't think I... Yeah, I did fiddle something and I disabled configuration, so I need to enable it. Yeah, but nah. It's disabled currently. Once again, thanks everybody for joining the stream. Hope you have a fun rest of the weekend. Hope you have a great time. Be safe, be smart, watch something good, read a good book, and I will be seeing you next time. I'm not sure what will be the next video. I have 2 or 3 choices. It depends on how things progress tomorrow. Until then, bye bye and have fun.